Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Lawson State in the nightcap. If you're just now joining us, final score of the women's game, 71-68. Lawson hangs on to fight off a furious comeback from the Lady Indians there in the first game of the evening. Take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups here for your ICC Indians, as we'll take a look at tonight's starters. As take a look there, it's going to be Jordan Frazier starting things off for the Indians. He is a 6'5" sophomore guard out of Huntsville, Alabama. Then you've got DJ Davis wearing number 1, a 6'2" sophomore guard out of Oxford, Mississippi. Number 2, Darian Winston. He is a 6'2" sophomore guard out of Yazoo City. And you've got number 5. That is going to be Shamari Phillip, and he is a 6'8" sophomore forward out of London, England. And number 7 is Jaden Harper. He's a 6'5" sophomore guard out of Terry, Mississippi. And that is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups there for the Indians. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Wilson hopes he has that same winning combination put together this evening here against Lawson. Take a look at the starters here for Lawson State, and I do apologize once again. The lineup that the rosters that we got were off their website, and, well, they were last year's rosters. And so we will just have the last names of the starters tonight here for Lawson. 0 is Holly, 3 is Curl, 4 is Bynes, 11 is Smith, 22 is Bauer. That is your starting lineups there for Lawson State. We're just about 5 minutes away from the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between the Indians. They're 1-1 on the year after they coming off a big win over Coastal Alabama South. And Lawson, this is their first game of the year Another tough test here for the Indians this evening in Fulton. We'll take a break and come back with the starting lineups right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won a Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no others, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the Metro Ford pregame show and get set for the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between the Indians and the Cougars here in the nightcap. Lawson State coming to town. ICC dropped the first game of the day, 71-68. Let's take you to the floor for tonight's starting lineups presented by Sam Ferris, the proud owner of Samstown Market in Mantachie.
First, a freshman from Barberton, Ohio, at 6'7", number 0, De'Arian Holly. A freshman guard at 6 feet tall from Atlanta, Georgia, number 3, Christian Curl. A 6'5" freshman guard from Atlanta, number 4, Jaden Vine. A freshman forward at 6'9" from Atlanta, Georgia, number 11, Annabelle Smith. And a freshman guard from Atlanta, standing 5'8", number 22, Yusef Boyer. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the ICC Indians. First and guards, sophomore, standing 6'5" from Huntsville, Alabama, number 0, Jordan Frazier. A sophomore guard, standing 6'2" from Oxford, number 1, Davis. And point guard, a sophomore, standing 6'2" from Yazoo City, number 2, and the boards by a sophomore, standing 6'8", from London, England, in the United Kingdom, number 5, Shamari Phillips. And running out the starting 5, the sharpshooting sophomore from Terry, Mississippi, at 6'5", number 7, Jordan Crawford. Your Indians are led by head coach Gary Wilson and his assistants Josh Lane and Jacob High.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're set for the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Lawson State. As ICC in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. Lawson, as I mentioned in the women's game, kind of like that pit, blue and gold, a light blue trimmed in old gold, as ICC will control the Guaranteed Bank opening tip here in this one. Indians lose handle the basketball, able to get it back. Shot is up and denied. Nice defense there, as that was Holy on the block shot. Now he wants to step up and take the 3 off the back iron. No good. Rebound being fought for underneath. Off the foot of number 11, Smith. And so the ball will go back to the Indians. No harm, no foul in that open exchange of possessions. And so now ICC with it. We mentioned they're 1-1 on the year. Lost the opening game of the season to Pensacola State at Pensacola State. Just about a dreadful 10 minutes of shooting the ball in the second half. Kind of let Pensacola State. What a play defensively. So I was trying to gather my thoughts. A nice block shot there on the other end by Harper. But yeah, ICC lost to Pensacola State and then bounced back with a big-time win over Coastal Alabama South. They really played a much better second half than they did against Pensacola State. And a near 5-second violation. Now a three-pointer on its way. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there, as that was Bynes with the first points of the contest. 3-0. Lawson with the lead. And we're going to have just a little bit of a pushing foul there. as that is going to be Curl with the foul, his first foul, team first foul. Good crowd out tonight here at the Davis Event Center, as the official gave him the basketball, but the other official was not ready. So now ICC will have it in play. Winston with it now, works it over. That's Davis, and then Davis had it poked away. Lawson on the other end and lost his footing, was able to get the layup to go, though, was Curl. And much like the women's game, the Lawson defense coming out to set the tone early, 5-0. Cougars with the lead. Indians have yet to get a shot up. This one a long two, off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Indians and a foul on the putback. This should send Phillip to the free throw line. We mentioned he is from London, so hopefully his family's getting a chance to tune in here. We do want to welcome them and all those that are watching in favor of Lawson State this evening. Appreciate you joining us here on the ICC Sports Network. That first free throw is off the mark and no good. Well, not the start the Indians were looking for, as already get a substitution coming into the game. This is going to be Holiday checking in, and it'll be Davis checking out for the Indians. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. Matter of fact, they've got their meeting going right now, and when the meeting's over, hopefully they'll make their way here to the DEC to catch the second half of this one. That second free throw is off the mark, no good. Rebound, chased down, and somehow found by Harper. Three-pointer well off the mark, no good, and that's going to be a push on the rebound. I believe that one's going to be called on Phillip, and it is. And so that'll be his first foul, also the first foul on the Indians this evening. And so Lawson will key it in. So a dreadful start here to the contest for the Indians. I shouldn't say dreadful, that's a little bit too harsh, but not the ideal start as they trail it 5-0. Really haven't had a good offensive possession any trip down the floor. Fall away jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound to Holiday. Holiday wanting to get out and push. Met by Lawson's defense, now drops it off. Three-pointer from the Indians. That one rattles in and out, no good. The iron unkind to the Indians, much like it was the Lady Indians on that side of the floor in the first half. Offensive rebound, lost it, tons of contact, and then another rebound. The official letting them play physical here early on. This is Winston with the basketball. He's going to drop it off to Phillip, puts it off in the corner now to Frazier. Frazier wanting to go to work, drives inside, tons of contact, and as we said, the officials letting them play here early. Lawson on the other end, kicks it out for a three. That one off the mark, no good. And the rebound tipped around and poked away, though. The rebound controlled for a moment by Holiday. And now Lawson will get it back off the turnover. Three-pointer off the mark, no good, and Holiday. He has cleaned the board since coming into the contest. Just off the top of my head, know he's got 3 quick rebounds. As there's a drive inside, that shot blocked, but a foul. We'll see who they're going to call this one on. As the block was clean, got him with the body, is going to say number 11. And that's going to be the first foul on Smith, third team foul whistled on Lawson. If you had to pick, you would want to try to get some of these bigger guys out of the ball game. And that one was on Smith instead of Bauer. As that first free throw good, ICC finally on the board. Indy is going to send in a couple of substitutions here. Fox will check in. And checking back in is going to be Davis for the Indians. Substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. Winston knocks down both free throws. 5-2 now is the score. Early goings in this one. ICC and Lawson, the Indians trying to bounce back and earn a split. As Lawson got the first game of the night, 71-68. And now the Indians with it. Nice ball movement. Three-pointer on its way. Yes! Holiday drills the three and ties us up at 5. And then we've got a whistle away from the ball. So that foul on the Indians. That one's going to be on Harper. Lawson with it, tries to go to the baseline. Shot clock down to 12. Long two on its way, good. Bauer's got a unique, quick shot as he was able to get that one to fall to give the lead back to Lawson. Lawson went out to a 5-0 lead. As that's going to be a long two. Left short, no good. No white shirts in the paint to get the rebound there. Easy board for Holly. Thought about the fadeaway jumper. Instead, kicks it out to Bauer. He's wanting to drive baseline. Nothing there. Good defense by the Indians. Three-pointer on the other end. Left short, no good. A lot of contact on the rebound. The officials, again, letting them play early. And there's Bauer again. He's got the hot hand in the dice game right now as he connects for his 5th point of the night. The lead back to 5, matching the largest of the evening here for the Cougars. Winston with the basketball, picks up his dribble, in trouble, drops it off to Harper. Harper swings it over to Davis. Davis wanting to go to work. Long two on its way. That one short, no good. Fox with the rebound and Lawson on the way up. They're going to say it was stripped by Lawson. Didn't see that. I think they're just going to give him the benefit of the doubt instead of calling the foul, calling it out of bounds. We'll have a substitution coming in here. Bauer, who just got hot, will check out the contest. Don't know if he has to be subbed out or what, but somebody red hot like that, got to leave the kid in there. Let him do a heat check at least. So the official getting players to tuck their jerseys in. ICC trailing this one 10-5. They fell behind 5-0 to start with. Got to get it in bounds. Man. You got to be aware of that 5 count, and you got to know it's getting close to it. And then the turnover will give it back to Lawson. Lawson with the basketball now, looking to go to work, trying to run off that tight screen, and it was a holding foul on the Indians. That should be whistled on Holiday as he just reached out and grabbed him after getting beat on the play. 3 fouls on each team here. That's the first on Holiday. 14:44 to go here in the first quarter. Lawson with the basketball and the lead. Gonna lob it in. And Winston just couldn't come away with it. Man, a lot of pushing and shoving. The official just going to almost walk into play that time instead of blowing the whistle between the two. And now here comes Winston. He wants to challenge. Instead, throws it out of bounds. And the Indians just not looking too smooth here to start this one. Lawson will get the ball back after the unforced error. So this is Curl. He's got 2 points in the game. Indians in the man-to-man defense. 3-pointer on its way off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Fox climbs the ladder and gets it for the Indians. Winston wants to drive inside. His shot is up, no good. Fox went up to get it, couldn't find the rebound, and now here comes the loose ball taken away by the Indians. Fox gets it back. He tries to drive inside, and they're going to call it jump ball. Good call. Fox a little bit out of control that time as the possession arrow in favor of the Cougars here. More substitutions coming in for ICC. Patrick wearing number 4. That's KJ Patrick. Also looks like Fairley and then, Cross into the contest here for Lawson. Those substitutions being brought to you by your Itawamba County State Farm Insurance agent, Brandon Poland, proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. Spin in the paint, no, couldn't finish. And the rebound ripped down by Patrick. He's wanting to get out and run. Dishes it out for a 3. Lots of contact after the shot. No foul call. As we said, they're letting them be physical tonight, folks. And now here comes Lawson on the other end. Beautiful ball fake and a foul on the Indians here on the other end. Well, he tackled him after the three, but the official let him play on as that foul whistled on Fox. His first foul, team fourth foul here for the Indians. And this will be crossed to the free throw line for the Cougars. Free throw, no good. As we mentioned, this is the first game of the season for Lawson State. ICC 1-1 on the season. Waiting the second free throw here from Cross. And it's good. Heard the ICC faithful and the cheerleaders in the student section get a little loud there. Not enough to distract Cross from the second miss. Largely the night now for the Cougars, 11-5. Coming up on 13 minutes to play here. Drive inside, shot is up, and no, can't count the basket. The iron continues to be unkind here for the Indians. As other than a Holiday three, the Indians have not got a field goal to fall, as this will be DJ Davis to the free throw line here for the Indians. That free throw no good. So Davis will have the tail end of a two-shot opportunity coming up here. And he can't make that one. Rebound kicked out, and ICC finds it though. Great hustle by Phillip to keep that one alive for the Indians, especially after the pair of misses. Patrick tried to reward Phillip for his effort. The ball slapped out of bounds and will stay with the Indians on the sideline. So the Indians will have it. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Davis, he's going to try to drive inside out. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound being fought for. Hustle play there. And they're going to say ICC basketball. Wow. Lawson's coach, rightfully so, arguing that one. I didn't quite have a good angle on it here, but it looked like it was last touched by the Indians. So we'll say a break there for ICC. So the Indians with the basketball, looking for their first field goal in quite a while. It was a three-pointer by Holiday. And then that one's going to be lost out of bounds. It will stay with the Indians on the sideline. But other than that, it's just been a pair of field goals from Winston. ICC 2 of 6 from the charity stripe to start this one. Trap up top. ICC dribbles away from it. Davis loses the handle of it, though, and now here comes Lawson on the other end. Trying to push. Indians get physical defensively, and that time just a little too physical. It's going to be on the floor, despite Fairley making the shot. Hopefully cooler heads will stick still, but the officials letting this one be extremely physical here early on. We know JUCO basketball, well, JUCO sports by itself is like a powder keg. Don't take much of a spark to let one really explode on us. Coming up on 12 minutes of play now, 11-5, ICC trailing here to Lawson. Neither team really a lot to write home about. Indians fall asleep defensively. That shot is up, no good. The tip isn't there, and ICC will come away with the rebound. Indians quickly down the other end. Jumper good. So Patrick with his first points of the night. 11-7 now is the score. Coming up on 11.5 to play here in the first half of play. Lawson with it. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Up and under move. No. The tip, no. Rebound, fought for, and corralled by Johnson. Johnson tripped up, and then it's going to be a blocking foul on the other end. That's the type of stuff that worries me there, folks. You saw Johnson, nothing malicious on the part of Lawson. He did get tangled up and kind of tripped by the Lawson player. That caused him to go out of control into the other Lawson player. And does turn into a pair of free throws here, but those are the type of plays that can kind of start to get under the skin, if you will, of the players on the floor. As that first free throw is good for Johnson. His first points of the evening makes it 11-8 in favor of Lawson. Johnson, second free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net on both of those there for Johnson. He's out of Tampa, Florida. So hopefully his family tuned in down there in Florida, doing well tonight. As ICC trails this one now 11-9. They've trailed as much as 6. Sluggish start to the contest for the Indians. That three-pointer is off the mark, no good. And that rebound to Winston. Winston letting traffic clear. Now will push it up the floor. Spins up and under, and they're going to call a bumping foul. We'll see if it's on the shot or before. I believe it should be before the shot. No, they're going to say it was on the shot attempt. So this will be Winston going to the line here for the Indians, a chance to tie it up with a pair of makes. First one, high arching, good. Really thought that bump came before the shot, so the officials giving that old school NBA continuation rule there. Awaiting the second free throw, and it's good. Winston ties us up at 11. Coming up on 10.5 to play here in the first half. Lawson with the basketball, being very patient against the Indians' press. Great job of just basically taking 3 to 4 passes and breaking it. Indians now in a 2-3 zone. Looking to drive baseline. Wow, so much contact. No foul call there. And a big-time break for the Indians. And they're this time of year, there are wasps that get in the air duct, and with the change of the weather, they basically just get disoriented. And one of them had landed on the back of Holiday, and kudos to Lawson's coach. Brought it to the attention of the official after he noticed it was on the back of Holiday's jersey, and stopped the play there instead of letting him continue on with the wasp on his back. Holiday for 3. That one off the mark, no good. And again, a lot of contact, this time a whistle. And that foul is going to be whistled on Phillip. And that should be his second. And that will be the case there, his second foul. He will check out. Fox will check back in for the Indians. A substitution that's being brought to you by Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks at Bank Okolona, proud to sponsor ICC Athletics this evening here on the ICC Sports Network. So Lawson with the basketball, going to work here. Indians, they switch up their defense a lot of times. They'll go from a 2-3 to a 1-3-1 to a man-to-man style defense. Spin in the paint. Shot is off the side of the backboard. Tip is not there. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Indians. Tough break for Lawson as that shot was put up and it came off the side of the backboard. Just did not have the wherewithal to get the shot back up quickly enough to at least touch the rim to reset the shot clock. 11-11 is your score. ICC looking to take their first lead of the evening. Winston wants the three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. Tip is not there. And a nice strong block out underneath that time by Cross for Lawson. Beautiful pass. Great recovery defense. Oh, we got to look at that one, folks. That looked like a clean block. That was all day, every day, a clean block. Look at that one more time there. Great effort. As that was nothing but ball. Back to live action here. And as Jim Ingram likes to say, ball don't lie. As that free throw comes up, no good for Smith. Tough break for the Indians, though, as that's Harper's second foul. So waiting this second free throw here from Smith. And can't get either one of them. The Jim would say ball really don't lie in that situation as neither free throw goes. 11-11 now is the score coming up on 9 minutes to play. And just held him as he tried to dribble through that time as that foul's going to be whistled on Bauer, who just checked back in the contest. And he will check out again as he picks up his second foul. Well, he really got hot. 2 possessions, and he scored 5 quick points for him. Now ICC will come back on the other end, and this will be number 4, KJ Patrick, to the line. And his free throw is no good. And is it a foul? No, it's going to be ICC ball. Wow. Thought that Fox came over the back that time. We said the officials are letting them play physical tonight. Man, they are really letting them play physical as Fox came through the player to bat the ball out of bounds. So it'll be ICC ball on the baseline. Try to lob it to the top, and they do, and then that's going to be a foul on 11. So one of those that Smith kind of looks at him and says, what just happened on the previous play? You're going to call that one on me. Where was the other one? As that's going to be his second foul. He will check out, and Rodriguez will check in here for the Cougars. 9:03 to go. Not a whole lot to write home about offensively for either team right now. As Fox to the line, his first free throw is good. First points of the night for Fox. Lawson has 3 field goals on the game. ICC with only 2. The rest of the points coming from the charity stripe this evening. Each team has only scored, 3. So they have scored 2 3-pointers and a jumper. As that second free throw no good. ICC a 3 and a jumper. As the Indians take their first lead of the evening, 12-11. Lawson, great job of handling the press here. 3-pointer, good. Big 3-point basket. Knocked down by Curls. Third 3-pointer of the half. His 5th point of the game, and it's back to a 2-point advantage here for the Cougars after a short-lived 1-point lead for the Indians. Step back for the 3 on the other end. That one off the mark, no good. Long rebound to the Cougars. Lawson wanting to get out and run. Puts it into the corner. Indians recover nicely defensively and forces the Cougars to reset their offense with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inside out they go. Thought about the 3. Now drives inside. His shot is up and a foul. Whistled there on the Indians. That's going to be on Cooperwood. So everybody getting the opportunity to put some fouls on the board for sure. 8 fouls on both teams. That's the first this evening here on Cooperwood. This will send Fairley to the free throw line. His first free throw bounces around and falls. His first points of the night, as always. These stats unofficial on the evening, but being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Fairley back to the line and gets them both. Nice looking shot from Fairley. He will check out of the contest. Checking in will be Bynes back in. Lead back to 6 has been the largest lead of the night for the Cougars. ICC had a 1-point lead for about 15 seconds. Indians being patient here. Now 15 seconds on the shot clock. Then they lose it. Good defense by Lawson, but there's ICC to take it back on the other end. That's Davis. Thought about the three, now pulls up for it, and that one rattles halfway in and no good. Boy, the iron unkind for the Indians. As they continue to struggle from the floor, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Winston. So this will be Curl to the line. He's got 5 points. That one up no good. Fox with the easy board. 16-12, 7.5 to go here. And a travel, good call. Davis just tried to make that quick step over. The defender kind of slid with him to take away his dribble. And couldn't get on the floor before getting that foot lifted off the backside there. And another turnover by the Indians. Lawson with the basketball, now working against the man-to-man defense out of ICC. Curl with it, calls for a screen. Instead gives it up for a three-pointer. It's off the mark, no good. And that's going to be a holding foul on the rebound called on Holly. And the Indians will march down to the other side of the floor. And that's going to be the 9th team foul whistle there on the Cougars. And this will be Cooperwood to the free throw line. So he'll head in line for a 1+1 opportunity here. And can't get it. Indians struggling from the free throw, struggling from the floor. Good extra pass, but a foul on the drive inside. And that will be the 10th foul. So now the Cougars will be shooting 2 for the remainder. 6:58 to go here. So this will send Holly to the line. First free throw, that one no good. Well, anything you can do, I can do better so far. Unfortunately, in the missed free throws, missed shots, and turnover department so far has been the case for both teams. That second free throw, a nice adjustment by Holly as he gets his first points of the evening. Pushes the lead now back out to 5 for Lawson. That's pretty much where the lead has been for majority of the night, has been at 5. Indians haven't found a way to be able to break inside of that. They got it down, or actually they led by 1 at one point. It's that three-pointer off the mark. And great hustle, but just out of bounds as he touched the basketball. The Indians were able to lead by 1 just for a short period of time. The Cougars able to push it right back out to a 5-point advantage here. 6:38 to go until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank halftime report. We'll hear from ICC Hall of Fame inductee, former men's soccer coach Mike Sullivan at the half, and a late whistle, but the correct call. And that's going to be one of those situations where the officials let them play through. If the shot goes in, they don't call it. And if the shot doesn't go in, they do call it. Now, I will say the foul was at the free throw line. So this will send number 23, Rodriguez, to the line, and he makes the first one. We see a lot of calls like that now, and I know it's frustrating for coaches, fans, and parents, or fans and players alike. But a lot of times they let those little bitty nudges like that go, especially if he was to make the layup. He wouldn't have called it. But since he missed it, they called the late foul there. So, like I say, you see it a lot now in today's game on just about every level. Lead is back to 7. Largest of the night, I should say. And now we got a foul on the other end. And we'll have 2 free throws coming up here for ICC. This will be free throws number 15 and 16 coming up here. Fox is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Eleven free throws have been attempted by Lawson, as we've got a timeout here as they trying to get the floor wiped up. Official having to go get the mop to mop it up, and somebody in the stands giving the official a "that-a-boy" ref. So this would be free throw number 15 here in the first half coming up for the Indians. So a total of 25 free throws so far, and that one off the mark. Both teams sitting into substitutions, those being brought to you by Max Home here in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. They're hiring. Visit maxhome.com. Waiting the second free throw here from Fox. And he gets it to go. His second point of the night for Fox. 2 of 5. Or no, excuse me, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. 27 free throws taken here in the first half so far. 19-13 is the score. We still got 6 minutes to play in this one. Ball fake, nothing there. ICC had it, taken away, and Fox with the steal. Winston up the floor. Now here come the Indians, wanting to drive inside. Shot is up, and a lot of contact, no foul call. I laugh saying that because it's got to be extremely frustrating for the Lawson coach as well as Coach Wilson here at ICC, because there's really not a lot of consistency in calls right now either way. Now, I'm not saying one way or the other. You just go down one side of the floor, get hammered, no call, come back down the same side of the floor and get hammered and get a call. But you play through it. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped out, and Lawson will find it. Cougars wanting to get out and push. This is Curl with the basketball. Looking to drive inside. Now kicks it out for 3. They don't have anything, so they're going to try to reset. Now they feed it inside. Turnaround hook shot. Bouncing, falls. Friendly roll for Rodriguez, who now has 4 points on the night. And Lawson continued to build on this lead here. 21-13, largest of the night here for the Cougars. ICC needs a good possession and a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. Still only 2 field goals here in the first half so far for the Indians. Winston looks to spin, but taken away by Curl. Curl trying to push on the other end, didn't have numbers, backs it back out. Now he'll get it in the corner. Looking to drive baseline, spin move. Kicks it out, thought about the 3, instead pulls up for the bunny at the free throw line, and it's good. ICC needs a timeout. They'll take one. Cross with the jumper. Lead now is 10, largest of the night. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Indians seeing Lawson build it out to the biggest lead of the night now, 23-13. Indians just not getting it done offensively. Only 2 field goals so far in the game. 5 of their 13 points coming from the floor, the rest of them from the free throw line. That's credit to a very tough defense from the Cougars. We saw that in the women's game. It was a tough defense there, and that's going to be a travel call. After the bump, he lost his balance trying to lean back on the player. And some of the fans giving the referee a little earful there, and he was shaking his head all the way back down the floor saying there was no contact. Again, that's the way they've called it all night tonight, folks, and you've got to learn how to adapt to how the officials are going to let the game be played here. Turnover gives it back to Lawson. 4 minutes to play here until halftime. Indians had it, but the momentum carried him out of bounds. And boy, that stopped a opportunity for the Indians to possibly get an easy transition basket. Something like that could get them sparked here. It's now Lawson with the basketball, wanting to go to work. The lane opens up. The shot is up. No good. And now here come the Indians in the open floor. Going inside, shot is up, and that one thrown over the backboard. This is what we're talking about, folks. And again, Lawson fans, I'm not taking sides in this situation. You see a player get absolutely smashed as he puts a shot up, and so much so he puts it over the backboard. And you see the same thing, and that's the thing. I mean, again, as a commentator, I got to stay by what I'm saying in this game is you got to learn how to adapt to how it's being called. But right now, man, there's just no adapting because you don't know how it's going to be called. But they are, as Steve Diffie likes to say, being consistently inconsistent. And at the end of the night, that's all you can ask for is just consistent calls both ways. And I will say they have done that. Lawson with it now, trying to drive baseline. Kick it out, thought about the three, now drives inside. Shot is denied. Now the Indians need to see if they can turn that into offense, and they do. Patrick with the basket, his 4th point of the night. First field goal in quite a while for the Indians. 23-15. Can the Indians finish this final 3 minutes strong? Let's see if they can get back in this one. Lawson on the other end. That shot is up and good. The Renaissance bank shot goes for Cross. He now has 5 points. Good answer there by Lawson to push the lead back to double digits. Indians pick up the dribble, in trouble. Now go to the corner. Now they get it back. Patrick with it. Drops it off to the side. That's going to be Holiday. Holiday kicks it inside. Shot is up and good. As that was Parker with the basket, his first of the night. Good no-look feed there. Almost didn't find him in time. And now here comes Lawson on the other end. Ball is slapped away. Last touch by the Indians. They just rode his hip all the way down the floor. Looked like they had a hold of him that time. And Cross kind of just looked at the official like, what I got to do there to get a call? So it'll be Lawson ball on the baseline. Fairly to inbounds, does so. Nice no-look pass there, but hesitation on the shot allowed ICC to recover. That ball slapped away, and then last touch by Rodriguez. Out of bounds, back to the Indians. ICC trying to get back into this one. Got to start turning these turnovers into points here. India struggling from the floor here in the first half. 25-17 is your score. 2 minutes to go. They try to feed it inside to Parker. He lost it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Indians. Let's get a substitution in here. This will be Tomlin checking in for Lawson. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Parker will get it, swings it back out now. Indians thought about the three instead. Going to have a push on the screen, trying to fight through it that time, and it actually worked out well for Lawson because that would have been a very easy layup there for Parker, but instead this will send Cooperwood to the free throw line where he's 0 for 1. So waiting the first free throw here. First one is up and it's good. Cooperwood with his first points of the night. For the Indians. Gotta be happy they made it to the free throw line. If not, this one is way out of hand. We're waiting the second free throw here from Cooperwood. And it's off the mark, no good, and the rebound and held that time by Lawson. That's a double dribble. He put both hands on the basketball that time, and everybody but the officials saw it. So a break there for the Cougars. And Nearly taken away, and there's another double dribble. But this time ICC comes away with the loose ball. Drive inside and a blocking foul. Both players a little slow to get up. Hopefully they're okay. I thought Coach Wilson was about to blow a gasket after they missed the second double dribble call, as that was going to be a foul on Cross. Now Lawson's coach giving the official an earful there on the other side of the floor, rightfully so. Both these coaches have plenty to be upset about. As this first free throw bouncing around, rattles in, kisses off the board and falls, as Cooperwood now with his second point of the night. Now, I will say, kudos to the officials, because they have let these coaches say what they want to say all night and really haven't given them a warning yet. So they're equal opportunity. If they think they're not doing a good job, they're letting the coaches tell them about it, and they're listening. Well, at least letting them tell them about it anyway. Second free throw no good for Cooperwood. 25-19, coming up on 1:15 to play. Wow, ICC grabbed him, and then there was an elbow. This is what I'm talking about, folks. If the officials continue to let the play go this way, you saw ICC grab him, no call. You saw Fairley get frustrated, throw an elbow to get open that time, as there's a layup on the other end. And I'm not saying anything about Fairley throwing that elbow. I'm just saying he got frustrated that no call there and kind of just threw one out of frustration, and there was no call on that one as well. Patrick gets his 6th point of the first half here. About 20 seconds difference in the game clock and the shot clock. And a touch foul now on the other end. Well, we'll go to halftime. We'll let the teams adjust, let the officials make their adjustments as well. I'll do the same thing up here because, to be honest with you, I don't like talking about the officials this much. Didn't talk about them much in the women's game, and normally when you don't talk about the officials or even think about them being on the floor, that's when they're doing their best job. That free throw no good. Both these coaches may make their guys shoot some extra free throws in tomorrow's practice, as that one was off the mark, no good. Fairley will get the tail end of a 2-shot opportunity here with 33.5 seconds to go until half. And he makes it. He's got 5 points. Lead back to 7. The Indians have been able to trim into what was once upon a time a 10-point lead here for the Cougars. This is Patrick wanting to work one-on-one. Spreading the floor here. Now with 10 seconds, calling for the screen. Flips it over. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Well, the Indians hit their first three-pointer of the game and have been ice cold from the arc, and there's a hard foul on the other end. And I say hard foul, nothing malicious. They just got tangled up and didn't want to let him get the shot off there, so took him to the floor. They kind of got tangled up and fell away from each other. And so 3.3 seconds, and this will be Holly going back to the line where he's 1 of 2. First one good. So Lawson's going to clear out their crew from the paint here, awaiting this second free throw. A chance to push the lead back to 9. Can't make it. ICC with it now, going to put it up from half court. No! And that will mercifully bring the first half to an end. 29-21. Lawson with the lead here. We'll take a break. Come back with a Little Caesars halftime report here from our ICC men's soccer coach, former ICC men's soccer coach, Mike Sullivan, and talk about his induction to the ICC Athletic Hall of Fame. Part of the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won the Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
You know, a little shocked and super excited. I kind of remember what happened. I mean, he called, I missed it, I was at work, sent me a text, said Sully called me, and I was almost like thinking, gosh, did I do something wrong before I left? Let me think through this. Called him back, and yeah, he gave me the news, and I mean, I really was excited. Called the wife and told her, and it's quite an honor. I mean, I'm super excited to be joining this very elite group. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, when I got this job, you know, at first I was just excited. I was like, all right, my dream was to coach college. Now I'm here. So I was like, I'm going to work my butt off, get this thing where it needs to be, and then maybe I'll get that opportunity at the D1 level. I did get one or two opportunities at a little bit higher level, but I turned them down because this is where I wanted to be. I mean, I loved everything about being here. And it never was a place I wanted to leave. My kids loved it. They grew up here. I feel like I'm leaving a legacy of hard work, determination, you know, turning something. While, you know, the team wasn't, you know, bad when I came here, it just wasn't super established. And I think we really put in, you know, a place where people thought they could come and compete for championships every single year. And, you know, hard work is what got that here. I think I coached in an era that changed multiple times. I mean, I started in 2001, and realistically and this was not just our team, this was all the teams. You had guys come in that wanted to play, and they would give you everything they had, but they wanted to play 2 years, have some fun, and then go to State or Ole Miss or something like that. There was no thought of like, I'm going on and playing. And I know now, I stay in contact with Coach Vogel all the time. 25 out of 25 players all think they're going to the next level, and most of them probably can. That's one of the things that's probably the first or second thing brought up in a recruiting visit nowadays. And it started getting to that point, you know, as I was getting closer to retirement. And I hope playing for me, you know, would kind of teach them something, you know, hard work, never give up, and never be the guy that you know, that's like, that's not my job. You know, we all pitch in, we all work hard, good things will happen. One of the things that does make me really proud is if you look across North Mississippi right now, today, I would say there's at least 20, maybe more, that are coaching high school soccer that played for me. My daughter coaches high school soccer at Norval. There's so many people that hopefully I touched their lives just a little bit, even if I gave them a bad idea and they say, well, that's not the way we're going to do it. I saw it didn't work, so we're going to do it. However it is, I hope that, I touched their lives in a little bit of a way that helped them be a better coach. But I'm real proud of that. I mean, when you look across everywhere you see, I'm like, that's one of my old guys. Well, I mean, first off, I'd just like to say for everybody that wanted me to be in this position, I appreciate it, and I'm beyond honored. Like I said earlier, I mean, I was really shocked and surprised in a great way. I mean, this was not a thing that I tried to work for, but it's a thing that I'm super proud that I was able to achieve. It just never really crossed my mind. I mean, there's some great people that are in this Hall of Fame. A couple that I work with, Mr. Marty Cooper, Mr. Paul Johnson, and Miss Carrie Ball Williamson. Those are people that I directly work with that for years. And while some of the people I don't know, I mean, I know their stories. So to be considered to be worthy to be in this group, I'm pretty much, almost speechless sometimes. I mean, I really was excited to get this call, and the people that made this possible are my family, people that helped me get in this position. I mean, like I said before, I owe pretty much everything, to old mom and dad. They are really, really been role models to me. And my wife and kids have always been on my side, no matter what. So, I mean, it's humbling to have to talk about this because, it's something that I'm, again, excited to be in. I mean, we never won a championship, the whole thing, but my gosh, we were so close. We won multiple North Division championships. It really is humbling to be sitting here, and I mean, I'm excited to come to that homecoming football game and be honored. It's kind of the biggest honor of my life, if you want to know the truth.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the game.
Hey guys, try Little Caesar's cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
It's the Fast Break Sports Show that starts your day. Mississippi Sports Today, Tuesday through Friday at 9. And if you don't catch it at 9, the MST podcast is on wherever you listen. With a team of hosts like no other, join Craig and the guys for Mississippi Sports Today on Super Talk 1019.
ICC fans, we've got you covered like never before. The all-new Let'sGoICC.com is your award-winning home for everything ICC athletics, and when it's game time or showtime, head to Let'sGoICCTV.com, the official streaming home for ICC athletics, fine arts, and other special events. Watch it live or on demand anytime, anywhere. Let'sGoICC.com and Let'sGoICCTV.com, your front row seat for all things ICC.
Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for only $3.99 at Little Caesars. They're the real deal, and Saquon Barkley is obsessed.
These look good. Can I try one now?
Not yet, Saquon. I need to talk about the delicious sliced steak and onions.
Can I take a little nibble?
Be patient. I gotta show them the cheesy goodness one more time.
Let me eat one.
Saquon.
Come on, I won the Super Bowl. I'm a hungry boy.
Saquon! Get new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from the start of the second half here at ICC. Good to see Coach Grant paid out tonight supporting the Indians. First home game of the year for ICC. We do invite you to visit letsgoicc.com to find the schedule, and love to see you come out to the DEC next time the Lady Indians and Indians are here in Fulton. Quick three-pointer put up and good. Bauer, who drilled them early and often in the first quarter, didn't see a lot of playing time after that. Comes out and doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger and knocks that one down, lead to 11. The largest of the night here for Lawson. Indians looking to go to work, spin it around, ball fake. Phillip with it now, going to back it back out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Loses his dribble, picks it up. Now Indians going to have to throw it up from well outside, and not a good possession there for the Indians, and then they got caught napping, and the Indians need a timeout here. Coach is going to send in a brand new 5. Not pleased with the starting 5 on the floor. Let's keep it here and take a look at some of the scoring in the first half, as I believe that was Bynes that scored that last one. This scoring update, not official, but being brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Holly had 2, Fairley with 5, Curl with 5, Bynes now with 5 points, Cross with 5, Bauer with 8, and 4 for Rodriguez. That rounds out your scoring for Lawson. They were 8 of 14 in the first half from the free throw line. For ICC, Winston had 4, Holiday with 3, 6 for Patrick, 2 for Cooperwood. Harper, who was the scoring machine for the Indians in the first 2 games, scoreless in the first half. Johnson with 2, Parker and Fox each with 2. ICC 10 of 20 from the free throw line, as that one is up and no good. As we said, ICC puts a fresh 5 on the floor here. Let's introduce you to those 5 on the floor. It's Holiday who's at the free throw line. You've got Fox wearing number 20. Number 6 is Cooperwood. 4 is Patrick, and 10 is Grayson. That is your Coca-Cola 5 on the floor now, being brought to you by your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. As that free throw, no good. Holiday with the first attempt. Now we'll get the second coming up here. Sub coming in here. This will be Smith re-entering this was 20. Tomlin re-entering. Smith will check out as he picks up his 3rd foul. So winning the second free throw here from Holiday. And he gets it to go. Indians only had 5 field goals in the first half. And that's been the struggles for the Indians. That's I say struggles. We got to give credit where credit's due. Lawson has a very stingy, tough defense. As that shot blocked by Fox. Fox doesn't turn it over. Good hustle by the Indians to keep it alive. Long 2, halfway down and no good. And now here come the Cougars wanting to push on the other end. A lot of contact at midcourt, no foul call. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Fox clears the rebound there, and the Indians, thought he traveled. They're going to say play on in that situation, as there was some contact, so they said just continue it through. Layup is off the mark, no good. The Indians continuing to struggle from the floor. Lawson up by 12. Drive to the basket. There's a foul on the baseline. And that foul's going to be on Fox. That's going to be his 2nd foul. Indians were down by 7. Battled back to take a 1-point lead that lasted 15 to 20 seconds. But other than that, it's been all Lawson tonight, as they have slowly built that lead out. And that one drilled as well. 3rd 3-pointer of the game. Bauer drills that one. The Indians look up, and they're down 15 in the bat of an eye to start the second half here. And that one's going to be called a foul on Bynes. But that's one of those hustle fouls. If you're the coach across the way for Lawson, you don't mind that type of foul, especially with it being his first. because that's one of those fouls that 50-50 on it being called tonight. So the Indians got to find some offense, got to find it fast. They trail by 15 here. Looking to drive inside, but Lawson takes it away. Try to feed it inside to Fox. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Turnaround hook shot's no good. Tip, no. Rebound, fought for, and Lawson finds it. And they want to try to feed it down the floor in a hurry here. Did not have numbers. Smart play by Curl to back that one back out and reset the offense. Now he drives inside. That shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians. Indians trying to find a 5 that works. So far, that continues to be a mystery for Coach Wilson. And Harper coming back in and hit a spot on the floor, and he's kind of shaken up now. It looked like his foot kind of grabbed as he was running to the floor, and the official checking the spot where he stepped. Oh, boy. You hope a guy like Harper's okay, or hope anybody in that situation is okay, as that was just awkward as he was running onto the floor and couldn't tell if he slipped or maybe his foot kind of grabbed. But he seems to be okay as he's running down the other end of the floor now. Indians need a good possession. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, and nothing but blue shirts in the paint to grab the rebound. Cougars pushing on the other end, loses the handle on the basketball, and it goes back to ICC. Well, that's been the case tonight. Lawson playing some tough defense. It has resulted in some good possessions. They were trying to do that time, but the Curl just couldn't find the handle on the basketball and lost it out of bounds. Indians have got to turn turnovers into points here. Trailing by 15. Harper, extra pass. Three-pointer from Winston from the corner. That one no good. Fox there, no. But he gets his own rebound. His shot denied. Man, it's just one of those nights for the Indians. As Fox did a great job there, just couldn't get the putback to go. And then there's a turnaround jumper by Bauer. Get that kid the basketball. I don't know that he's missed a shot tonight. Lead continues to grow here for the Cougars. 39-22. Harper tries to drive inside, lost it. Fox gets it. His shot is up and no good. Might need someone to jump up there and take the lid off the basket for the Indians. Lawson with the basketball, a chance to really start to open this one up here. Driving baseline, not there. Ball slapped away. Bauer gets it back now, kicks it out. Boy, this three goes. It's going to be huge, and it does. That was Curl with the basket. Now the Indians down by 20, and they need a timeout. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 15 and a half to go in this one. ICC trailing by 20. You don't hear that often for this ICC squad, especially here at home. But Lawson has come out and gotten it done defensively and have taken advantage of the opportunities presented to them so far. Harper had it, lost it. Indians got to put something up here. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now 2. Wild shot. Put up and count the basket. Maybe that will spark the Indians there as Winston just throws it up in the iron kind. That's the first field goal of the game for Winston. And now he'll go to a free throw line for a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he does. Nice job there by Winston. 42-25 coming up on 15 minutes to play here. If you're the Cougars, you don't want to necessarily take your foot off the gas, but you can work and get some high percentage shots just like that. Holly with his 4th point of the night. Good answer there. Lead is 19 now. Winston picks up his dribble, in trouble. Indians spin in the paint. Kick it back out. Three-pointer on its way. That one no good, and there's a foul underneath. Easy call there as that was a shove on the rebound. And the Indians continue to be ice cold from the floor. That foul on Phillip. And it's going to be his 3rd. He will check out. Fox will check right back in for the Indians. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights. They're located right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. Lawson, really no issue there. That three-pointer is off the mark, and that might be the first minutes of the night for Bauer. Don't mind him taking that shot, as he has been red hot tonight. Winston trying to drive, and he's going to be bumped one too many times, that time by Curl. And Curl kind of voicing his opinion to the referee, and the referee mouthing right back at him in his explanation of why he called it. So now Winston trying to work off a screen, looking to work one-on-one here. Good switch there by the Cougars. Drive inside, shot blocked. He challenged the big man, and the big man answered. And there's going to be a bumping foul there. Well, I understand the frustrations of Lawson because those fouls were not called in the first half. And that's back-to-back times that the foul has been called like that. And so the Indians, if they can get 2 more fouls called, they will be in the bonus. Layup is there. Harper with his first points of the night. That's somebody ICC really needs to get heated up here. As Lawson will toss it into the front court. Time to spare. Drives inside. Beautiful extra pass and a great hesitation, as that was a foul on the Indians as he got Frazier in the air. Easy call there. And they'll say Lawson ball on the baseline. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Holly. And this will be a substitution coming in. This will be Fairley coming in for the Cougars. The substitution being brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland. Proud to sponsor ICC Athletics this evening. If you're just now joining us, Lawson trying to complete the sweep of ICC. As that shot blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Lady Indians nearly pulled off a miraculous comeback, but fall 71-68. They made it a 3-point game with 10 seconds, or 11 and a half seconds left, I should say, but just didn't commit the foul down the stretch. And there's a foul on the Indians. Allowed Lawson to run the clock out and pick up the 3-point victory. That foul whistled on DJ Davis. That's going to be his first, team 4th, and we've got free throws coming up here for Rodriguez. His first free throw good. He's got 5. Second free throw true. 46-67. Three-pointer for the Indians. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound. Harper drops it off to Winston. Winston wants the 3. That one off the mark. The Indians can't buy a bucket from beyond the arch, but keeps chucking them up there. Matter of fact, ICC has only made one three-pointer, and that was the first shot of the game. 12:45 and counting now here in the second half. Lawson up big in this one. Indians trying to chip back into this one. That three-pointer off the mark, no good. Fox, oh, great hustle. Winston. Fox had it, lost it. Winston, though, kept it alive for the Indians. Now ICC on the other end. Davis looking to drive inside. A lot of contact. Draws and gets the bucket. Thought for a second had a chance to three-point play the old-fashioned way, but I will say this, the officials have been consistent in the way they've called it all night, so a good no call on the contact there. A little crossover, up and under, and a reach-in foul. And that foul is going to be on Winston, his second foul. Each team now with 5 fouls in the contest. Well, if you paid to watch free throws get shot tonight, you're getting your money's worth. There were 34 in the first half, and we're on pace to eclipse that here in the second. As Holly rattles that one home, he's now got 5 points. Harper and Winston will check out. It's like Patrick and Frazier, possibly. No, excuse me, it's not Frazier. That is Cooperwood. Will check into the contest. Also subbing in number 5, May, for Lawson. 48-29. Cougars with the lead. 12 minutes to play in this one. Indians have got to find a rhythm offensively. Drive inside. Shots up and count the basket. Davis with a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. One of the better possessions we've seen out of the Indians tonight. Now ICC has got to match those baskets with stops on the defensive end. And the free throw, good. Hits the front of the rim and just rolls home for Davis. He's got 5, all 5 of those coming here in the second half. 48-32, 11:50 to go. Lawson with the basketball. Really no issue with the press there. 3 passes and it's broke. Cougars going to be a little bit more patient on the offensive end now. Try to work some clock. Up 48-32 with 11.5 to play in the contest. May, who just checked in, nearly turned it over. Thought about the three, ball fakes and gets him in the air and commits the foul. So 3 more free throws coming up here. As this will see number 25 stand back to the free throw line. Stand back, I don't remember him getting in the first half. Makes the first one. And the second one, the iron unkind there. Waiting the third, and it's good. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Now ICC with it on the other end, trailing 50-32. And a reach-in foul. So this should be a 1-and-1 opportunity. ICC will be in the bonus for the remaining 11 minutes and 17 seconds. And this will send Davis to the free throw line. If the Indians can get hot and start making some free throws and get some misses out of Lawson, they can climb back in this thing, but they've got to figure it out offensively tonight. The iron has not been kind for the Indians. As the second one rattles home and good. So it's 50-34 now. ICC trailing in this one. Lawson looking at a 1-2-2 style defense. As we said, ICC will mix it up quite often. That three-pointer well off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound. Lawson taken away by the Indians. This is Holiday trying to push. Lawson gets back good in transition. Loses the basketball, but somehow ICC gets it back. Jumper on its way, no good, but we've got more free throws. Well, that's what we said. If you can get some stops and start putting some points on the board, ICC can slowly but surely start chipping away here. Still plenty of time. 10:51 to go as this will be Holiday to the line. You got to take advantage of all these down the stretch, though. Points with the clock stopped is huge. Holiday picks up his 5th point of the night. And gets the other one to fall as well. 50-36. ICC has trimmed a 20-point lead down to 14. 10:40 to go here in the contest. Lawson, as we said, trying to be patient. Thought about the three, now drives inside. Wild pass, and that's what happens sometimes when you're a team that likes to get out and go. You take your foot off the gas, you kind of lose your rhythm, and that was the case there. 3 straight turnovers now by the Cougars. ICC trying to get back in this one. Boy, if they can make it 10 points with about 9.5 to go, the Indians, you got to feel good about that. Fox with it. Tries to go back door. Indians get it. Layup is there. That one almost turned into a turnover, but instead, Davis, who has been hot here, gets his 9th point of the contest. And ICC now has made it 50-38. 10 minutes to go here in the contest. ICC now in a 2-3 zone. Lawson into the corner. Drives inside. Jumper on its way. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound to the Indians. Now ICC needs a solid possession this trip down the floor. Near turnover. Indians had it, lost it, and it's going to be a foul. Both players diving after the ball. And they're going to call this a foul on Lawson. So a break there for the Indians. It'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up here for the Indians. Coach Wilson putting in some overtime out there, wiping up the floor. Or no, excuse me, that's Coach Lane. I thought for a second, I was like, wait a minute, Coach Wilson's a lot taller than that. Not knocking Coach Lane because he's taller than I am. So it will be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Indians. Davis to the line, looking for his 10th, hopefully 11th point of the contest. First free throw, bounces around and falls. He's got 10. All 10 of those points coming here in the second half. Well, this is a big one here. As we said, if they can get it within 10 inside 9.5, it'll be big. And that free throw no good, but the offensive rebound by the Indians. Wild shot put up, no. And Lawson gets the rebound. Boy, that would have been huge for an unconventional three-point play. But now Lawson with the basketball. Looked like they're going to try to work a little bit quickly up the floor. Didn't have numbers. Now backs it back out. 50-39. Inside they go with it. Forces it back out now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Spread the floor, wanting to work one-on-one. Shot denied! Big-time block shot there by Fox. Goes out of bounds. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock here. Indians trying to come up with a 4th straight stop defensively. So Lawson will inbounds from the corner. Up top they go. Bauer, that's not the guy you want with the basketball. 3-pointers off the mark, no good. And the Indians get to stop. And then they turn it over, though. Layup on the other end, no good, but there's a foul. Boy, that was a break there, as that was not the best foul on a fast break there, and you don't want to give him a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. But instead now this will be number 4, Bynes, going to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. First free throw, no good. This will be the 50th free throw of the ball game, and it's good. Bynes now with 6 points. Big basket there, 51-39. And near turnover on the inbounds pass over the head of the inbounder with nobody there. Fox in trouble. Now dribbles and throws it down. Fox gets big and throws it down. Let's look back at that on the Little Caesars instant replay, and ICC has made it a 10-point contest. Big time jam there by Fox. One more time as the crowd into it here. Indians have cut a 20-point lead down to 10. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fox with authority, 51-41 ICC. There's a buzz in the gymnasium right now. Can the Indians feed off that big-time play as they've cut a 20-point deficit down to 10? Lawson with the basketball. No problem breaking the press there. No look pass. Reverse layups, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. No, but there's a foul on the Indians. That one is going to be whistled on Johnson, his first foul. 8th foul on the Indians. First free throw good. Now this is going to be big for Lawson down the stretch to be able to take advantage of these free throws here. So that's the first point of the night for Smith. Second one good as well. Big makes there on the part of Smith. 53-41. Indians with it over to Fox. Fox picks up his dribble, now spins it around. Screen from the Indians, a lot of contact, and a turnover by the Indians. Bauer, his shot high arching and gets his 15th point of the game. Tough turn there by the Indians. Good timeout taken by Lawson. A 4-0 swing now. Makes it a 55-41 contest. Indians looking to go to work. Inside he goes. Shot is up, and they're going to say no shot. It's going to be on the floor, but that will be the 10th foul whistled on Lawson. So should be a pair of free throws coming up here for the Indians. Again, points with the clock stopped. These are valuable points for the Indians, as this will be Davis going to the line. So Davis to the line. He's got 10 points. He had made 4 in a row before missing his last free throw, and he's able to drill that one. 11 on the night now for Davis. All 11 coming here in the second half. Waiting the second free throw here from Davis. It's on its way, and that one rattled around every inch of the rim and falls. He's now got 12. 55-43. Inside 8 minutes to go here in the contest. Indians fall asleep, and there's the jam on the other end. Good read, Smith with the jam. And that's a big basket there to take a little bit of the air out of the crowd here. A travel, but no call. Fox goes up, and they're going to call no foul on that because they missed the travel call before. Feed it inside. Shot is blocked. Fox with a big-time block shot. But then the Indians turn it over on the other end. And the miss, but the foul is going to be called on Winston. My goodness, the Indians have had every opportunity to climb back in this thing, but they just have not valued the possession of the basketball in those situations. And so these will be free throws coming up here, like we talked about. For the Indians, points to the clock stopped is big. Lawson continue to expand on this lead. If they can start making their free throws, and they do. That one good by Curley. He's got 9. Indians sending in 3 fresh faces here. 7:20 to go in this one. 15 is the lead. 20 was the biggest. ICC had cut that to 10, but Lawson took a timeout. It was a good timeout call to be able to get back in this one. Or not get back in it, but basically wake up the offense. Winston spins. Gets it out. Harper for 3. That one, no. Winston with the rebound. Put back. No, but he's fouled. So one of the littlest guys on the floor going up amongst the Giants to get that rebound. Now he'll go to the free throw line here. Winston's got 6 points, only 2 so far here in the second half. Tell you what, when you play this Lawson team, you're going to know you're going to play a tough defensive squad. As that free throw no good. They were impressive in the women's match with some tough defense, and the same could be said for the men's squad this evening, as Tomlin will check in here for the Cougars. Second free throw, that one good. 7 points now for Winston. 59-44. Indians need to get on another run here. As time's starting to become a factor, especially with the Indians not being able to knock down the 3, but there's the man who has all night long. Bauer. His 4th three-pointer of the game. He's got 18. Drive inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. Yes, it is. Possession arrow in favor of the Indians here. 6:33 to go. ICC trailing this one 62-44. Kudos to Lawson State. They weathered the storm. ICC cut what was a 20-point lead down to 10, and now a chance to push it back to 20. This trip down the floor here for the Cougars. Bauer wants another one. That one off the mark, no good, but an offensive rebound for the Cougars. Bauer, floater in the paint. That one no good, and the rebound tipped out. Now ICC has it. A little quick give and go underneath. Lets traffic clear, but can't make the layup. That right there might sum up the ball game tonight, folks. As the Indians had an easy layup, couldn't get it to fall. It was the extra effort out of Lawson's defense not giving up on the transition basket that forced the Indians to miss it. And a pushing foul on the Indians. 5.5 to go in this one. That's going to be the 10th foul on the Indians, so we'll be shooting free throws. 2 free throws the rest of the way out. ICC has shot 30 on the night. Lawson has shot 28. That one no good. So Holly will go to the line for the tail end of this 2-shot opportunity and makes it. Holly now with 6 points on the evening. Indians got to force the issue a little bit here, but you've got to make sure you get a good possession. Drive inside, layup is there. Winston with his 9th point of the night. Indians hanging around in this one. Just got to start getting some stops on the defensive end. And another foul called on the Indians. This one's going to be on Winston. And so now each team will attempt 30 free throws on the night. So 60 total free throws between the two teams. As we said, when you came into the Davis Event Center, put your money on the table to get in and say, hey, I hope to see a lot of free throws tonight. Well, you have got your money's worth. And to say that, there's been a lot more fouls they could have called earlier in the ballgame as well that they just let go. Second free throw good. Nice job there by Curl. He's only missed one. He is 4 of 5 tonight from the charity stripe. Lead back to 19. Three-pointer on its way for the Indians. Well off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound blocked. Going to be slapped out of bounds, and they're going to say ICC basketball. Thought it was slapped out of bounds by Fox. And Tomlin and I on the same page. Momentum and math would have said that was out on ICC as they slapped at the basketball. And now we've got another foul on the floor. And this one going to go against Lawson. And that's one going to be on Curl. That's going to be his 4th. And this will send Winston to the free throw line. He is 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. And that one falls. 10 points now for Winston. He had 4 points in the first half. All 4 of those coming from free throws. Waiting the second free throw here, and no good, but there's Fox with the rebound. Turnaround hook shot is up and good. Big basket there by Fox. He's got 6, keeping the Indians alive with an unconventional three-point play. Bauer up the floor. We'll get it back and reset now with 20 seconds on the shot clock. 65-49. Lawson looking to go to work. Step back three-pointer. That one shot's off the mark, no good. Not the shot you're looking for there. Even though they did let the shot clock run down, you still want to take those high percentage shots. Davis spins back around, drops it off, and then nearly taken away by Lawson. ICC keeps it. Lawson perfectly okay with ICC driving to the basket like this, eating up about 20 seconds off the shot clock, and then a foul is going to bail the Indians out there. This will be Frazier to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the evening. That free throw is up and good. Some of the fans making their way to the exits, getting late this evening. Lead back to 15 here with 4:11 to play. That free throw good as well. So you got them both to fall. Then we'll get some substitutions coming in here for Lawson. Indians need to force some turnovers. There's still time left, but they've got to start it defensively. Lawson brings it up the floor. A couple of seconds to spare before the 10-second count, then the Indians foul. That one's going to be on Frazier. Tell you what, if they call very many more fouls, Chiefs start getting loose. You may have to go in the ball game because everybody's going to foul out here in a second. Free throw is on its way, and it's good. That is Cross who gets his 6th point of the game. That is the 50th foul of the night. And this will be free throw number 66 coming up. And got a violation on Lawson. So no, it will not be free throw 66 coming up, as that one will be waved off, and Lawson's coach asking what the violation was. And the official just handed the ball in and said, let's play. Davis, yes! Nice basket there. Davis, his 14th point of the night. Indians staying alive in this one. They can get a stop here. Three-pointer on its way. No good, and there's the stop by the Indians. Winston with the rebound. Kicks it out. Three-pointer big if it goes. No! But the rebound to Fox is going to be slapped out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. Boy, that would have been a huge three-pointer there for ICC, as it would have made it a 10-point contest. I like the idea of the quick trigger in transition there. Unfortunately, that one rattled out. It would not fall for the Indians. So ICC will inbounds it. Got to get it in bounds. And they do to Davis. Davis is going to drive inside. He's hammered. His shot was blocked on the way, and he will go to the line to shoot two. So points with the clock stopped. Again, I know I sound like a broken record, and I apologize for that, but that is going to be big here for the Indians. As Davis looking for points 15 and 16. First free throw is good. Appreciate everyone that's tuned in tonight. Our next broadcast, we are hoping, will be Wednesday, pending on the cell service down in Richland, as we'll have the semifinal matchup between the men's soccer team and Jones down at Freedom Ridge Park. Is the second free throw good there. 16 now for Davis. If that is the case, it'll be a 130 guaranteed bank opening kick. And there's going to be another foul on the Indians, and that foul's going to be whistled on Cooperwood. Be his third personal foul, and it will send Lawson to the free throw line to shoot two. Lawson not putting anybody in the box here. That's how Jim Ingram used to shoot free throws in high school. He was so good, never missed. The other team and everybody's just like, all right, this is 2 automatic points. Let's just go ahead and back everybody out, as there's a miss by Cross. Jim Ingram will be joining me in the broadcast when we get closer to conference play time. He said might join me a little bit before then, so take him a little bit of time to recover from the football season. Waiting the second free throw here. And it's good. Nice job by Cross to adjust. He's now got 7. 12 is the lead. 3:14 to play. Step back three-pointer, no good. Rebound being fought for, and wow, the Indians look like they came over the back to get that one. Drive inside, count the basket. Or no, it's a timeout call. I thought they called a foul, but instead it's going to be a timeout taken here by the Indians. Full timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
As you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Are you in the market for a new or used vehicle? Look no further than Metro Ford. We have an incredible selection of F-150s, Explorers, Broncos, and so much more. Whether you're looking for a rugged truck for the job site or a family-friendly SUV, our expert team is here to help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your lifestyle and budget. And with our streamlined financing process, getting behind the wheel of your dream car has never been easier. Stop by today and experience the Metro Ford difference. We're conveniently located at 1000 Barnes Crossing Road in Tupelo. Online at MetroFordAutoSales.com. That's MetroFordAutoSales.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 3:01 to go here. The Indians have cut it back to 10 once again. Last time we were in this situation, Lawson immediately answered with a 5-0 run to push it back out to 15. ICC fighting to get back in this one. Lawson's player wanting to get some of the sweat mopped up off the floor, so we have a little bit of delay here. So Lawson to inbounds with 3:01 to go here. ICC trailing by 10, 67-57. Lawson picks up their dribble. Once again, trying to be patient here to work some clock. Imagine they'll wait till about 12 seconds to go into their offense, and that's what they do. Now make it 8 on the shot clock. Now 5. Drive inside, turn around, shot is up, no good. And we've got a foul on the rebound. Just as the shot clock was expiring, Fox is going to be called for the push, and we'll have 2 more free throws coming up here. "71 free throws, folks. As this is May at the line. That first free throw good. Awaiting the second one coming up here for May. And he gets them both. Big makes there for May to push it back out to a 12-point lead with 2.5 to go. Not saying it's impossible, but time's starting to become a factor here. Indians going to have to start getting some baskets, but also coming up with some stops. Davis driving to the basket. His shot isn't good. Davis, have yourself a night, young man. 18 points. Makes it a 10-point contest. Three-pointer on its way. Good. I was going to say not the shot you wanted, but it worked. 9 points for Bynes, his second three-pointer of the night. A big answer there. Winston inside, lost the handle of it. Goes up and will be fouled. And I don't say he got away. He either got fouled or traveled before he got to this point. And Winston will go to the free throw line here. As we're going to wipe up some more sweat out there on the floor. If you would like to volunteer to be someone that operates the brooms here at ICC, contact our AD, Shad Case, our assistant AD, Colin Minga, and talk to them about it. Probably not a paying job, but hey, we might let you in free. First free throw, good. Winston now with 11 points. Awaiting the second free throw here from Winston. That one no good. Fox with the rebound. And are they calling a lane violation? The referee all the way back at midcourt is going to call the lane violation. So the lead will stay 12 as the miss does not count there. So only one of those free throws count. Now ICC's got it, well, got to play it out here. And Lawson doing a great job of the extra passes, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Lawson with 1:38 to play here. But if you're ICC, if you want to try to extend this game here, you may want to foul as soon as you get the inbounds if you don't get the steal here. We'll see what they elect to do, and they lob it over the top, and the Indians do get the steal. Now ICC's got to hurry, 1:35. Davis inside, and he's fouled. Had the previous free throw counted, this would be the 39th and 40th, but instead it'd be 38 and 39 free throws coming up here for the Indians. Pushes the total on the night to 74. As that free throw is good from Davis. He's now got 19 points on the evening. And second free throw good there. He's got 20. Subs coming in here. ICC down 10. 1:32 to go here Again, got to go for that steal. If you don't get the steal, you got to commit the foul right away if you're the Indians. Lawson recognizes that, and beautiful press break. Winston hits Bauer, didn't hit him, but ran into him. The official let him play. And so now ICC does commit the foul after about 10 seconds comes off the clock. Curl has been good. He's hit his last 4 free throw attempts. And that one, the commentator's jinx comes through as it rattles out, no good. More subs coming into the game. A little offense for defense down the stretch here for the Indians. They trail at 72-62. Second free throw is on its way, and that one good. Nice job by Curl to bounce back and get that one to fall. He's got 13. Indians let the ball roll to midcourt before they pick it up. ICC with it. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Indians have not got it done tonight behind the arch. As we said, they hit their first 3 of the night, and that's been it ever since. Winston will foul out of the contest, having to foul in that situation to try to stretch this game out. He'll foul out with 1:09 left to play and 11 points on the night. So now, Lawson fans can breathe a little bit easier here. As they're up 11 with 1:09 to play. That first free throw is good for Mines. He hits them both. He's got 11. Again, Indians letting the ball roll to midcourt. They pick it up there. Puts up a quick 3. That one off the back iron, no good. And Lawson with the rebound. Well, now if you're ICC, you fall back. You tip your cap and say good job to the Cougars and coming in tonight, being very impressive, doing what not very many teams have done here in the DEC, and that is run house. As they got up by 20, maintained it for the most part. Drive inside, shots no good, but why not shoot some more free throws with 43 seconds left? This will put ICC over the 40th attempt. This will be 41 attempts on the night from the charity stripe. That foul's going to be whistled on Curl. That'll be his 5th. I invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll take a look at some final stats. I would count up all these free throws, but I don't have that many toes and fingers. As that free throw off the mark, no good. I've been keeping a rough count, or a tally, if you will, of total free throws since halftime. That second one good for Patrick. He's now got 7. They throw it in, and coach is arguing that the player stepped out of bounds, walked back in bounds with the basketball, said it should be a turnover. And Coach Wilson, that's smart investing in yourself there, Coach. Instead of carrying on the argument, you know you'll see these officials again later on this season. So he was like, that's my bad, you're right, you're right. He played that off pretty well just to make sure he didn't make that official make him mad heading into more of the games this season. Again, invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from tonight's game. Lady Indians fell in the first game tonight, 71-68. ICC looks like that's going to be the case here in the nightcap. Not going to be able to rally back, although they did cut a 20-point deficit to 10 twice. And there's a steal. Layup is good. That was Cooperwood with his 4th point of the night. It's back to 10. One thing you can say about this ICC squad is they are not giving up, and that's going to be an offensive foul. So player control foul, no free throws on this one. One of the few fouls called tonight that did not result in free throws. So more subs coming into the game here. 33.3 seconds to go here. ICC not going quietly into the night, and that's what you want to see. Fox, though, had it inbounds and just knocked it off his knee out of bounds. So the ball will now go back to Lawson. 31.9 seconds now before we can wrap this one up. And now Lawson just, if this is a full football reference, trying to get their hands team onto the floor. And now ICC sending in a late sub, trying to get some of their guys going and got a little jockeying for position over there at the free throw line. The officials are going to come in and just talk to everybody. You know, there's a song that never ends. This feels like the ball game that will never end. Throw over the top of the trap. Great job by Lawson, and there's going to be a foul on the Indians. Not necessarily have to commit that foul there. This will be, ladies and gentlemen, free throw 79 and 80 coming up. So as I said, if you came tonight to watch a free throw show, you have got your money's worth. First free throw is good. Cross now with 8 points. Awaiting the second free throw from Cross. Taking his time. And delivers. Cross, 9 points. All 4 of those here in the second half from the free throw line. Indians get it back, nearly turn it over. Layup is up and good. Cooper Wood with his 6 point. And come on. Indians foul again. Well, they want to make it fair. They want each team to shoot 41 free throws. ICC has shot 41 now, barring anything that would negate a free throw opportunity here. Lawson will shoot 41 free throws as well. And back to the line is Cross. He's hit 3 in a row. Make it 4. He's now got 10 points. Awaiting the second free throw. And gets them both. Nice job there by Cross. He's hit 5 straight. 5 of 7 here in the second half. Three-pointer, and that one's off the mark, no good, and that should do it. No foul here, and that will wrap things up as a sweep tonight here in Fulton. Lawson gets the 79-67 win here in the nightcap, and the Lady Indians fall by the final score of 71-68. We'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled it over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Let's order boring, overpriced food for the gang.
Hey guys, try Little Caesars cheesesteak crazy puffs instead.
They're only $3.99. Can't beat that in this economy.
Cheesesteak? Little Caesars is the real deal.
Any other advice?
Yes, avoid highways. Now, Saquon?
No.
Now?
There's a car right there.
What's a car? Try new cheesesteak crazy puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC falls by the final score of 79-67 here to Lawson in the nightcap. Let's go back and take a look at some of these highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. And let's take a look at some scoring, and let's start with Lawson. My goodness, I'm looking at my score sheet, and there are a lot of – what I do for free throws is I draw a circle. If they make it, I fill it in. There's a lot of circles on here. So Holly had 6. Fairley had 5. It was Curl with 13. Bynes with 11. May with 2. Cross with 11. Smith with 4. The only guy that's been in the scorebook tonight that will not shoot free throws was Bauer, and he hit 4 threes. He had 18 points. Rodriguez had 6, and Stanback had 2. For ICC, Frazier with 2 points, both of those from the free throw line. DJ Davis had 20. Winston had 11 before fouling out with a minute left to play. Holiday had 6. Patrick had 7. Cooperwood had 6. Harper with 2. That's a big stat on the night. Anytime you can hold Harper to only 2 points, you have done something defensively, so kudos there to Lawson. Johnson had 2, Parker with 2, Fox with 6. So that's going to wrap it up. Before we do that, we got a little meat left on the bone. We got to pick our Samstown Market star of the game. And I'm going to go with DJ Davis. A big night for him, 20 points, and he in the second half, actually all 20 points came in the second half. He did not have any points. He missed a pair of free throws there in the first half. So a 20-point effort in the second half from DJ Davis, our Samstown Market star of the game. Well, that's going to do it for this evening. Raphael Henry's been running the camera tonight. Noah's been shooting some highlights for us down on the floor along with Cal Brown and Casey Smith. I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton as ICC gets swept in their home opener. Lady Indians fall 71-68, and the Indians fall 79-67 in the nightcap. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
I'm gonna do it. That's what you do, but I just don't know which way to turn. I'm about to dance in my pants.